Yo, what is up everybody? And today I have a video. Now this video was supposed to be uploaded yesterday, but it happened like the mic glitched out and you know the video was just horrible, so I had to take it down. But I decided to add a couple more people into this list. This is going to be a GTA tryhard and grinder tier list. Now keep in mind, this is not a tier list of who's better of who. It's basically about who has the biggest impact on the community. You know, who's done a lot of things for the community, spoke out about the community, and you know, it's not all about skills. So this is just a tier list. Now if you don't agree with this tier list, by all means, I'm going to leave the download in the description, and you guys can go make your own tier list. You guys can DM me like, yeah, this is the way it should be, by all means. And that goes for YouTubers as well. If you guys want to make a video about it, then by all means go ahead. I do not care. I understand I'm gonna get a lot of criticism, but this is just my opinion. This idea was actually brought to me by Fanshui right here, and he was gonna make an RNG tier list, so I decided I'll make a YouTuber tier list. And yeah, so thank you Fanshui for giving me a wonderful idea. Now we're gonna get straight into it. I'm gonna name all the YouTubers real fast so you guys know who I'm talking about. We got Recoil, we have Fanshui, Mixed Panda, OP Nightwing aka OP Cynical, Bad Sport, Powerpuff, Sunny Evans, Ilex, Putter, The Professional, Gilly Master, Sinkable, Nitrix Warlord, JK Gamers, Kurz, Alex, Motmus, V Animated, I Scoped You, Shoot 'em Up, and Arson. Now I put V Animated as a baby emoji because if I would have put his logo, he would have striked me because he's a crybaby. So I decided to put that because you know he striked me like 3 times. But anyway, we're gonna get straight into it. Now S is the best, F is the worst. We're gonna start as the worst. Okay, we already know. I made a special slot for V Animated. We're gonna put him as the worst. Now I would give V Animated a D if he wasn't a crybaby. Now he does play in free mode. He does shoot. He doesn't really care about the game and doesn't care about orbitals. But since he's a crybaby and majority of the whole community just disowns him from the community, we're gonna put him as an F. And I feel like everyone can agree with me. We're gonna move into the D ranks. Now D ranks, keep in mind, just because you're down here does not mean I'm saying you're garbage at the game. I'm saying you don't have that much of an influence of the community. So I'm gonna have to put Recoil down here. Let's see. Ooh, I think that's the only person who's gonna stay in D. I think. Yeah, well, I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep him as D by himself. Now we're gonna go to C. Now we have a lot of C people. For C, I would probably put Bad Sport, Kurz, I Scoped You, and probably Mixed Panda. And the reason why I'm saying this is because yes, they are good players, but they don't really do a lot of things for the community. Now I know all my Xbox people are like, well, Bad Sport did all this, well, Bad Sport doesn't really do anything as of now. I'm talking about present time, you know, and that's why I put Mixed Panda on this as well, because you know, yes, they had a lot of good things, but that was years ago, you know. So right now, I'm gonna give them a C because yes, I will give them credit for a lot of things they've done because Bad Sport has amazing content. So does Mixed Panda, but they don't do it as much as they used to. So I would have gave them a B, but since they don't really do that much stuff, I'm gonna move them down to a C. Same thing goes for I Scoped You and Kurz. Even though these are good players, they don't do a lot for the community. Now I Scoped You is a very good sniper, and Kurz is a very good base player. And yes, they are pretty known in the base community and the sniping community, but do they do a lot of things for the community? Meaning, do they talk to the community? Do they do stuff? I would probably give Kurz a B because now he started to stream. So I'd probably move Kurz up to a B if he streamed a little bit more. But considering they still care about the game, they gotta get the C. I'm sorry. So we're gonna go into the B ranks. B ranks, I would probably put JK Gamers, Alex. And let's see. I'll probably put Sinkable as well. And so it's kind of hard. It's a hard decision. I'll have to put OP Nightwing there. And the reason why is because look, all these people are good YouTubers. JK, I would have gave him an A, but considering he complains a lot, I'm gonna have to move him down to a B. JK puts content out every single day. Now Alex is more closer to a C than an A because you know, he kind of fell off, but he's coming back. He does live stream RNGs like nearly every day. So if you guys want to do RNGs all the time, by all means, this is the guy to go to. I would probably move him up to an A if he kept this grind up for a couple more months, because he was there at one point, but then he had to do a lot of things in life, so I had to drop him down a little bit. Sinkable, well, you know, sinkable, but he doesn't really do a lot for the community, but he has influenced a lot of the base community. Right, maybe not in the best way, but you know, he has a big influence. OP Nightwing, unfortunately, he had a sad thing happen to him, and his channel got hacked. I tried to help him get it back, and they wouldn't let me. But he does pump out good content, but he's just not as there where he was in his prime, and he's focusing on life like we all should be doing. So I'm gonna have to put him as a B rank. So like I said, if you don't like where you're placed, do not get upset with me. Now keep in mind, I might move these during the whole video, so this might not be the final roster and stuff. Now we're gonna go to the A ranks. I think I'm gonna put Feng Shui as an A, Powerpuff as an A, Ilix has an A, Gilly Master as an A, Shoot 'em Up as an A, Arson as an A, Sonny Evans as an A. I don't know. I might move him to. I'm gonna put Sonny Evans to a B. I might even move him down lower. But nah, Sonny Evans is cool though. So let's see. Putter, I'm gonna put him as an S. Professional, I'm gonna put him as an S. Nitrix, I'm probably gonna put him. I'm gonna have to put Nitrix as a B rank. Put Motmas as an S rank. V animated, we already had him, but it kind of glitched out. Let's see. I might move these. I might actually move these. I'm gonna move Sinkable down to a. I'm gonna move Sinkable down to a C rank. I'm gonna move Feng Shui down to a B rank. And then yeah, I'm gonna put Alex as a C rank as well. Sorry, I know people who are watching this video are like, oh, come on, really? Well, here's the thing. Let me explain all the ranks right now. Superior rank right here. Putter has done a lot for the community. He pulls over 1,000 people watching, and he's kind of well known in the tryhard community as a free aimer. He's talked about the community a couple times, but he's at the top of his game right now. Meaning he does a lot of things, and it entertains all of us. It doesn't matter if you're a tryhard, a noob, or a grinder. He will entertain you no matter what. Motmas. I'm actually going to move Motmas towards the A rank, because even though Motmas is probably the biggest tryhard, well, I wouldn't say he's the biggest tryhard. Just because he has the most subs doesn't mean like he's the biggest tryhard. Well, I don't know. But he's made it pretty far, but he's kind of dying out now, and he doesn't really talk that much about the community as I would want him to, with considering all of his fan base. But you know, that's not my decision. This is just my opinion of the tier list of who has the biggest impact of the community. I think I'm actually going to move Powerpuff up to an S rank, because she pumps out content a lot, very funny content, good editing. I suggest you guys go watch her videos, and you know, she's like one of the most underrated YouTubers. Like she's in the tryhard community, but she's also not. It's like, yes, she's a tryhard, but she doesn't care about nobody else. She doesn't care about no other YouTubers, and she does her own thing, which I admire. So it's pretty good. Gilly Master. Now, yes, Gilly Master, I think he deserves an S rank, but I'm gonna keep him as A rank because he complains too much about things. He's like the snitch of GTA. Like, this dude, and I would probably say that with the professional, but the professional, he helps a lot of people with grinding. And let's be honest, we were all noobs at one point, so he does a good thing. Sure, he might not like tryhards, but he does help the community out in a big time. Even though we're not tryhards, we won't understand that. We were noobs at one point, and we wanted to learn how to make money. So yeah, I would keep professional as S rank with these three. Gilly Master, like I said, he makes a lot of good vehicle videos about all that stuff, but you know, he complains about a lot of the game too, and he snitches and he cries about it until Rockstar faces it. I'm gonna keep him as an A rank. Ilix, I'm also gonna keep as an A rank, because even though me and Ilix don't get along that much, he has made a lot of good videos. The evolution of tryhards is probably one of his biggest hits, and those are really good videos. And back in the day, they had CVCs after CVCs, really good videos. The only reason I'm not putting him as S rank is because I don't feel like he's at the top 3 level yet. You know, Shoot 'em Up, A rank, because he has done a lot for the community, but he's turning into somebody that nobody really likes only because he has that ego. I might actually, I think I'm gonna shoot him up to a B. I'm gonna shoot him up to a B. Now I know all you guys are saying, "Oh, don't compare me to shoot him up." The reason why I'm gonna shoot him up down to a B is because he has that ego. He puts his ego in front of his channel. Now a lot of you guys might not agree with me, but if you guys want to make a whole video explaining why I'm wrong, then by all means, go ahead. I encourage it. I would love to hear your opinion, so make sure you guys comment below. So I'm gonna shoot him up a B. Yes, he's done a lot of things, but he's becoming someone who cares about his ego more than, you know, his fans. All right, Arson's really close to a B. And the reason why is because he's letting that 1-0 stuff get to him. And I've told him multiple times, but you know, he really does not like to die. He's really close to a B. But Arson has released a lot of videos that's helped the tryhard community, and I know all the base players will be like, no, he hasn't. Well, for anybody who's a noob of GTA, Arson's probably good. He has a lot of good content, a lot of big hits. So I'm gonna keep him as an A rank. Like I said with Motmas, he's done a lot of things, but you know, he's kind of dying off. He doesn't really do that much stuff. Now, moving down to the B ranks, like I said, JK Gamers makes a lot of videos every single day, informative videos, but he does have that little complaining and hypocrite aspect of him, so I'm keep him as a B. OP Nightwing, you know, he's not as good at, I'm not saying he's not as good. I'm not saying like he's not good at skill level. I'm talking about he's not as popping and, you know, influential as he was back then, but he still gets credit for it, so I'm gonna keep him as a B. Nitrix Warlord, this boy's close to an A. I'm telling you, he's on the way. He's on the way. So Nitrix, if you're watching, you're close to an A, man. You're close to an A. All right. I feel like you can do a lot more things. I would love to see you do more commentary videos about the community, but I already like your videos now, so that's good. Sonny Evans, if you're watching this, my boy, Sonny Evans has probably one of the best content of this whole list, but I'm gonna keep it as a B because, you know, he doesn't just focus on GTA. He focuses on other things, so he's not as involved into GTA as everyone else on this list is. But he makes very good content. Now, yes, he's not a tryhard. Honestly, I would favorite him if he was a tryhard, and I'd put him up to an A. Fanshui does amazing RNG montages. I highly suggest you guys check him out. His videos are awesome. They're really good videos. Amazing switch kills, and he knows a lot about the RNG community. He has a whole crew. He has a Discord. By all means, Fanshui is doing good, and his videos are funny. He takes time when he edits his video. He takes way more time than me, and that explains his numbers. So Fanshui, I'm gonna give Fanshui a B. I already talked about shoot 'em up, but we're gonna move down to C rank. Like I said, Bad Sport. Yes, he's been big in the community, but he doesn't really do anything now. He's very inactive. But since he still has a lot of credit and a lot of influence of people, I'm gonna keep him at C rank. Kurz, I Scoped You, Mixed Panda. These people, they all play the game. Mixed Panda kind of died off a little bit. He's been a little busy and stuff. He doesn't do a lot of YouTube business. But Kurz and I Scoped You, they're just good tryhards. They don't really talk about how the community needs help or something. They don't speak to their fans that much. They just expect you to watch them. No offense. I don't blame you. Sometimes you're not a talking person. So I'm going to give them as B rank. Like I said, Alex is close to a B rank. He just has to grind for a couple more months, and I'm going to move him up there. This dude's going to go places. He does a lot of RNG streams. Every single day he does RNG streams. Has about 30 people watching him. He streams kind of late, so I suggest you guys check out his channel as well. Sinkable, he's just known for base. He doesn't do anything, and he just sells accounts. That's it. Recoil, the animated. These people at the bottom. Recoil, he's not that, like, you know, that popping. But I'm not saying he's a bad player. He's way better than me. V Animated, this dude is completely trash, garbage. I'm better than him. Everyone on this list is better than him. He cries too much. He strikes everybody. So I'm gonna keep him as an F, like an F. Okay. So yeah, that's my tier list. So I challenge any YouTuber on this list. If you don't agree with it, by all means, go make your own tier list. Half of you guys don't have Elgato, so I don't expect that to happen. But but I would probably say, yeah, go ahead, go make your tier list. Put me in it. You have to put me in it. And yeah, I didn't put myself in it. I think I already told you guys in the beginning of the video. I didn't put myself in it because that would just be really messed up. And honestly, I would put myself at the S because I am the best. But yeah, other than that, make sure you guys all leave a like and subscribe. Please comment your feedback. Even make your own tier list in the comments as well. And if I find a tier list that's better, then by all means I might pin you. So make sure you guys do that. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at LowkeyXOfficial, and I will see you guys